It's a TAP course, alternative programme.
The alternative programme is, I like to describe it as a discrete programme for young people between ages of 14 to 16 who have dropped out of mainstream education or they're at risk of dropping out of mainstream education. So we're talking about year 10, 11 students, 14 to 16 year olds that have really struggled, switched off, disengaged. So we provide them with an opportunity to come to college, and we have a lot of fun activities, engaging activities, for them to learn different skills and just sort of get back into education. The curriculum has changed a lot over the years, and I've obviously played quite a big role in changing it along with the team that I work with. We're changing it every year, trying to improve it, make it more individual for the students, more student-centred. So we can give them as much as we possibly can for the year or 2 years that they're with us. When we interview them, every student that's referred to us has an interview, and during that interview we run through their options, what their options are, and that they get a choice of what sort of construction they want to take part in, what their interests are, and we try and build the programme around their interests. That's the key to it. Because the learners are very much disengaged, it's about us trying to deliver a programme to them to get them re-engaged and keep them in college, keep them in education rather than them dropping out again. So the way we plan our lessons and the way we plan the programme is really important to that. In here, for example, we're doing the cooking. I let them choose what they want to cook on a weekly basis. We go through the recipes, we go through the methods, and it's very much a student-centred thing. It's not so much about the tutors, doing what we want to do. It's about what we think they need and try and develop it from them and get the information from them.
Making toad in the hole, and you've got to write down the method and stuff at the start of the lesson and the instructions and everything. Ingredients, even the instructions. Yeah, it's good. I like cooking. I'm quite good at it as well, I like to think. My mum and dad and everything think I've improved in that, in doing work and stuff, and like sometimes I might save them a piece, something to eat, if they're lucky.
The qualifications we're working towards they're really good. I would say they're really good because they're quite flexible, and the criteria they're asking for allows the tutors and the staff to build the lessons around their interests and still fulfil the criteria at the same time.
The teachers, you can have a laugh with them and that, and other teachers at like schools, they're all like, because they don't treat you like little kids, they treat you like mature adults, and it's like better for you. So you ain't got like restrictions and everything. Obviously you've got to follow the rules and everything, but so yeah, I like it. So
at the moment there's 5 qualifications they're working towards. We do the BTEC work skills, we're doing an NOCN certificate. Some of them that are here for 2 years will move on to the diploma. That's the skills towards enabling progression qualification, and we also do the functional skills in maths, English and ICT.
Well, on a Tuesday afternoon we go down to Turnford and do construction like bricklaying and that. Mondays we have IT and then football in the afternoon, English like the rest of the week, and maths on Wednesday afternoon. College
is a very different environment. There's a lot of adult students here as well, and I think because they're treated more like adults, obviously the schools do a cracking job, but with certain youngsters, they want to be treated a little bit differently. They need to be treated a little bit differently in order for us to get them to be engaged, get them engaged. When they first start with us, they're quite challenging, but then they sort of settle down. They realise that we're not here to tell them their failures. We're not here to tell them that they're not going to pass and that they're not going to make anything of themselves. We build up that respect, and over time we build a professional relationship and push them in the right direction. I've
improved on my work and stuff. Like I used to just never go to lessons and that, but I turn up to lessons, turn up to college, so it's good. Because like it's kids like what I done at school, they've done at school and everything, and you just get along with them and stuff. So yeah, it's good. It's better than school, I'd say.
Down at our Broxbourne Centre is where we deliver the construction, all of the carpentry, electrical installation, bricklaying. So every Tuesday afternoon we send them down there to get a taste in all of those activities. We don't just focus on one. Over the year they'll have a taster in all of it. So by the end of the programme they can make a decision about what they're interested in. They've had a taster of it all. If they go into bricklaying, for example, and they dislike it, at least they can look back and say, well, I'm not going to be a bricklayer. You know, they might enjoy carpentry. You know, they've had a trial. At 14 and 15, I'm not sure that you know, they're clear about what they want to do when they leave college or when they leave school. So we aim to give them as many tastes as we can, as many different experiences, so they can make good decisions at the end of the year.
Well, I had an interview last week at Smallfield College, and I'm going up for electrician, so electrical installation. So hopefully
they come in, they enjoy these fun lessons, they're practical lessons, but they're still gaining something at the end of it. And end product with these students is very important. Even short term as well. This lesson, they're getting something to eat at the end of it. At the end of the course, they're getting a qualification, so they can see where they're going and what they're getting at the end of it.